Well, how are you tracking, Bec? I mean, it's coming around quicker than everyone thinks, isn't it?
Yeah, really quick. I suppose that's the thing. You're trying to fit a lot in, but not too much. So this week, we've been talking to the girls just about just be calm, just be real, be yourselves. We don't want anything complicated. And when we go to Darwin this weekend, be yourselves, play footy.
What's the feeling like? Is there excitement? Is it?
Really, there's a lot of excitement, and without trying to dampen their spirits, it is just a practice match at the end of the day. So we want to go through the things that we practiced in Camp 1, play some people in some positions that they didn't get to play in Camp 1, and also see the girls that didn't play at all Camp 1, give them a really good chance to put their mark on a couple of different positions and go roll through some structures.
So Freo's women's team is regarded as quite competitive.
Yeah.
Does that? I mean, I suppose it's tough for a trial match, but is that something that you're looking forward to in the sense that you can get a good gauge of where you're at?
Yeah, you've got to play the best to be the best, don't you? So while it'd be great to see how they're tracking as well, and I know that a lot of other AFLW coaches are coming to Darwin to have a look at the game as well, we won't be putting too much emphasis on the result of the game or what the outcomes of that are, whether that's a win, draw or loss. We just want to see our squad play through a variety of positions and get that game experience, so coming to game 1, those nerves are a little bit less.
What about for the coach? Did she get nervous?
No, I say to the girls, we don't get nervous, we get ready. So I hope that's the same for me. But it's natural to be nervous, isn't it? Because this is a really exciting time in football for the girls, for the supporters, for the club. Everybody's really, really passionate about it. Everybody at the club, administrators, volunteers, everyone's really excited.
So apart from the trial match, what else is on the agenda for the training camp?
Well, we get, this week and the camp is actually a dress rehearsal for how we move as a team for round 1. So little things like, what time we go to bed the night before, how much we hydrate, how long it takes us to get to the airport, what we pack, all of those little things that you may not think about. But some of these players have never travelled with a sporting team before. Some of these players have never shared a room with a teammate. So we've got to get those things down as a dress rehearsal going into round 1, and that will be a successful trip is when everybody turns up and remembers their boots.
Which of the other guys do you work with to say, well, does Don Pike say this is how we do it, this is how you should do it, or do you just take the reins your own way?
I think there's a lot to be taken from everybody's experience, whether it's men or women that have been involved in a trip before. Even Erin Phillips, who travels obviously regularly with basketball, sometimes she travels up to 3 times a week. I know that she's been talking to the girls a lot about her experience in professional sport, so they'll listen to a lot of people, and for myself, and I've travelled with teams before, I know what it's like, and I've told Tash to bring some earplugs because she's sharing a room with me.
Well, I mean, is there anything planned in terms of bonding up there, even though maybe living such close quarters with one another could be considered that?
Yeah, look, we actually think that having our two parts of our squad in 2 different locations is actually a bonus for us, because when they do come together, they are very close. It's like a very happy family reunited, not one of those explosive ones that you sometimes see. But we'll have dinner together Friday night. We've got a bit of a coach's run on Friday afternoon planned together. We've got some meetings, and we're also going to take some time over the weekend to look at our leaders and how our leadership group is going to form over the weekend. So that'll be done over the course of the weekend.
When Erin talks about what she does and her experiences, what's the one thing that you've heard that you kind of thought, okay, that's out there, that's next level?
I try to give Erin and the girls a lot of privacy in the locker room. I don't like to be hanging around in there eavesdropping too much. But, there's little things that Erin has done around the club. I saw her come in a couple of weeks ago with a whole heap of her old Australian uniforms and put them in Anne Hatchard's locker. Anne's one of our is an up-and-coming basketballer, and it's fantastic that someone of Erin's experience is thinking about one of the younger kids in the group and encouraging her to keep going and stay positive about basketball.